Hey, I'm Jon Burgess. I'm a founder of RedFusion Media, and I'm also the publisher of InlandEmpire.us. And I figured this could be a quick video on a couple of things we saw this week in Google, today being Thursday, May 17th. We're just going to jump right into some major changes that we've accidentally fallen upon because we're always looking at data that can be tracked. And so this is really trackable data we found. First off is Google News. Now, if you ever used us on InlandEmpire.us, you'll know that we'll talk a lot about how we get our posts into Google News and how we really can power 15 to 30% more traffic through those kind of stories. And Google News, as you look here, I'll make myself a little bit smaller, was kind of left justified with the picture, and it had some different categories. What you'll notice now is if you kind of enter into Google News off of your Chrome navigation or maybe some other ways, it's flipped a little bit. So we have longer headlines on the left with our photos on the right. They've changed categories in a lot of cases. We noticed initially that our kind of baked-in categories that we like to look at, like our own Inland Empire, aren't on our navigation anymore. And so we'll continue to watch that just to make sure that we're getting good content into Google News so that you get that traffic back if you're one of our partners or you submit PR to us. So we'll see what goes on with that. The big concern I have just from a personal kind of libertarian point of view is that they've kind of over here on the right put a fact check thing in, and you kind of go through it and go, well, you know, I personally look at a lot of news sources to form my own opinions. And anytime I see Snopes in something, I think it's a big fat lie. So if they include Snopes into the fact checking, I don't think it's going to be any better than you doing your own research. So that we'll just see what goes on there. Again, it's a big part of what we do with InlandEmpire.us. It's a big play that we have with our Google strategies, especially even for our clients when we're doing press releases and understanding how Google News works. It is a big deal, and we play the game in a way that hopefully wins for our clients or our partners. The second thing we saw this week was that if you go into Google and you type in something like jobs near me, you're going to get a new kind of layout. We noticed this because of data. Now, if you've ever seen one of my videos or talked to me, I'm all about data. And what we found was within our own InlandEmpire.us site that we gained in the last 3 or 4 days about 2% of traffic from this jobs board. So it was kind of new to us. We're going to go back and look a little deeper and see how long that goes. But for 2% of traffic to all of a sudden come out of nowhere, it meant something. And so we took a look. First off, they do have this new layout for jobs. And you'll see there's some jobs near me in the Redlands area. And for all other people in the marketing part of jobs or the jobs business, you'll see they got pushed down. And so Indeed and LinkedIn and Monster are now much farther down the page. And that, if you've ever kind of looked at Google search data, you know that most people don't even make it below the fold anymore. So these are the ones that get clicked. And that means that the traditional holders of that traffic have been really pushed down. We can expect them to have lower traffic just from this. This has happened in other segments like news originally. You can see that in shopping. You can see that in restaurants. You can see that in stuff that would be highly GPS or location-based. And they'll have different screens that in reality they're kind of stealing the corporate views that used to go to you as an owner of a website. And so it's a big concern whenever Google does this because they're really holding on to traffic. But here's the good thing. If you click into this new jobs function, it's pretty cool. They got a lot of selections. You can do your locations. You can see there's a lot of jobs locally to me in Redlands. And they have the job descriptions right here with some bonus content, which is cool. So the reason we found it, obviously, is we were getting hits. So if we put in our website, whoopsies, you'll see that we had a few jobs right here. A marketing consultant job, a digital marketing coordinator, an Amazon job. And so now what we found by accident was that our content was properly built for Google. They've pulled in our jobs section, which is a function we give to our partners. And now these are being found. And for us to gain 2% traffic off of just literally a handful of job postings is pretty powerful. We're going to continue to use that in a way that helps our clients and partners. So we'll watch this pretty closely. What you'll notice then is when you go to apply for the job, it kicks right into our website. And so for this marketing consultant job in Riverside at NV Media, this is where you can get found, and you would apply right kind of off this page and get the contact information you needed. So in the end, I am getting traffic, but in the intermediate parts, when you're looking at these big job engines, they may be losing lots of traffic. And so It's a big concern on the jobs and employment front. We do a little bit of hiring for some of our clients on the RedFusion front. We are posting jobs within our inlandempire.us site as a part of our partnership program. And so if you're partnering with us, and we're doing some of the tying in of landing pages and your content and press releases and events, and now we're able to tie jobs in, it's just another place that we can help you and hopefully pass those leads right back to you where they need to be, so that we continue to build marketing performance engines, not mass media that is about reach or possible views. We're really looking for actions. And so we thought we'd just bring you a quick kind of review of what's going on and what we see, and we'll continue to bring these to you throughout the weeks. We're going to do a weekly podcast, video cast like this every Friday. Even though today's Thursday, we figured I'd do this a little quick, and maybe I'll tie it into tomorrow's, or we'll make a new one tomorrow. But we'll continue to tell you about the marketing journey, and our podcast is called The Journey, and we kind of put that in quotes because whatever's in the middle is the journey. So in this case, we could call it the Google News journey or the Google Jobs journey, and we hope it's helpful to you. If you have questions, find me, Jon, at RedFusion or at inlandempire.us, and I hope you have a great day. Take care.